So you have Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, and Jonah Hill in the same movie, and it's a comedy. Where can you go wrong? Right? The Watch, or as it was previously entitled, Neighborhood Watch, but a little jerk-off named George Zimmerman prevented that name from sufficing. This film is directed by Akiva Schaffer of the Lonely Island fame, and it stars Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and this other guy. But to be professional, his name is Richard Ayoade. Ayoade. Ayoade? Look at this guy's last name and tell him with a straight face that you aren't sweating your ass off with the thought of processing the syllables within this name. I'm just going to call him Richie. Ben Stiller is this very outgoing social person who organizes a lot of clubs for the neighborhood that he currently lives in. And he's very strict and he's very uptight, and he decides, after the murder of a friend of his, to start a neighborhood watch to prevent domestic violence. He recruits Richie, Vince Vaughn, and Jonah Hill, and together they have to stop an alien invasion. Let's get all the good out of the way first. I thought the chemistry between these four guys was immaculate, impeccable, really, really awesome to watch on screen. The new guy, yeah, Richie, he might have been the most memorable aspect in terms of characters in this movie. After you've watched the movie, you can understand why he seems so misplaced with these other guys. I mean, you have these three big stars, then you have this guy. And the alien designs were impressive. I mean, they were done with latex and the whole makeup monster work that Universal Studios use in all its old movies. It was old school filmmaking at its finest, and it was cool. And that's all I have to say that was good about this movie. Now, don't get me wrong. This wasn't, like, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, but it was bad. It was bad! I'm not a sheep. Despite the good chemistry between all these actors and their improvisation, because there's a lot of improv in this movie, you could tell with the blink of an eye. It was really obvious. Just most of the jokes just didn't hit. I mean, I smiled at points and I might have chuckled a little bit, but nothing really made me laugh, like genuinely laugh. I wanted to laugh, I really did. I was looking forward to this movie. I wanted to laugh, I wanted to have a really good time, but it just felt awkward and it looked like they were grasping for straws to try to make people laugh, and quite frankly, most of the jokes didn't work. The soundtrack for this movie was awesome, but I couldn't help but think the soundtrack was awesome because the directors knew, oh, our jokes here, they're not that good. Let's put some really great old school rap songs in there to distract them from our shitty jokes. No disrespect to the Lonely Island crew or anybody who was involved in this film, actors and crew alike. I can acknowledge and recognize that your hearts were in the right place because it seemed like it was. You really wanted to make a good comedy movie. But it just didn't work. I mean, it happens in life. Not every comedy that comes out is going to be that good. And in a year where 21 Jump Street, American Reunion, and Ted came out all in the same year, there's bound to be a slutch. Is that a word? There's bound to be a dud. There's bound to be a comedy or a movie that's going to slip off the rails. And unfortunately for this movie, this fell victim. I'm going to give The Watch 2 out of 5 stars because, to be honest, I was mildly entertained, and if I happened to see this on TV one day, I would probably watch it. I could genuinely say that I'm a big fan of Lonely Island, and I love their music so much. Their music videos, along with the music, is amazing. And I personally am willing to give these guys another shot at the gold. The best comparison or analogy I can make is to put Akiva, the director, in Apollo Creed's shoes when he fought Ivan Drago. I mean, he tried to beat Ivan, but Ivan kicked his ass and murdered him. But there's always that chance to come back and wait, Apollo Creed died. If you've seen The Watch, how do you feel about The Watch? Let me know in the comments down below. And since it stars Ben Stiller, what's your favorite Ben Stiller movie? Please like, comment, and subscribe right there. I'm John from Mothman Jones Reviews. See you next time.